third, second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts. The best me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open in half just to see if we'll put them back. No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and I.
Hello. Hey, hey. Hey, everyone. I'm so sorry I'm late. Part of it was my tea, and then the other part was that in StreamYard, or I'm sorry, not StreamYard, Streamlabs, you have to hit like a couple different spots to go live if you schedule it. And my dumbass hit all like out of 3 spots, I hit 2, and then I'm sitting here and it's like circling and circling, and I'm like, "Okay, why is this taking so long?" And I thought I was lagging, and no, I just didn't hit go live. So, I was sitting here watching you guys waiting on me. I like her colorized. I know, she was really pretty. She looks older than 22 to me, but I think that I don't know. I feel like people in that era look older than their age. Maybe it was the hairstyle, but I don't know. So, so something rather interesting today. I on I don't know, call me oversharing, but it's not really too personal, I guess. Um, so I saw my physician today because I've like lost my voice. It's every day, all day. And for the longest time, I've been thinking it's allergies. Well, I I feel like I've been trying everything to correct this. Like I don't know what it is. I don't smoke, I don't drink. I mean, I'm pretty straight-laced for considering, but I don't know what it is. And so I was like, this has got to stop. I got to do something about this. And so I saw my physician, and he's he's trying to get me in to see someone that works with musicians because he's concerned that I either have a node on my vocal cords or voice paralysis, which I didn't even know voice paralysis was a thing. So I don't even know how you fix that. I mean, how do you fix voice paralysis? I don't know. And I was like, well, I tried to Google it. He goes, don't do that. It's going to tell you you're going to die. And I was like, okay, that helps. But it's so accurate though. So anyways, that was my day. Node of vocal cords. I had that node of vocal cords. Really? Did it make your voice all messed up? He was more concerned about voice paralysis, but I mean when I think of paralysis, I think of like sleep paralysis, or I went under same day surgery. They go down the nose. Oh God. Yes. And your voice goes back to normal after that, I assume? Huh. I wonder. And you can't talk for 2 weeks after? Oh, I'm sure my household will appreciate that. That's like a blessing. In Interesting. I might have to I don't know, I haven't Googled it, I'm scared to. But if you're saying it's pretty easy, then I guess I shouldn't be so concerned. So, that's how my day went. He said that it's pretty common in, musicians and singers, um, and I was like, "Well, you don't wanna hear me sing, I'll clear this whole entire building out." So, anyways, um, but I do wanna apologize for getting upset in my previous stream, so I do apologize for that. I kinda let my emotions roll off my shoulder and right on out, but I'm better today. So, we're gonna push forward. And I've gone through, um, some of this Black Dahlia file. And what I've decided to do is, there was that beginning portion that was with the shippy guy. I'm going to go forward into where I feel like it was going backwards when I started sorting through the file. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to about page 42, or- and then we can go to that suspect more towards the end, because the part that I'm at, it'll start at like newspaper clippings, and then it'll have about the lab that tested hairs and things like that. And so we'll work that way because I don't know why it started with that suspect in particular. And so I'm going to kind of go backwards in the file. So it just kind of didn't make sense to me. And then I also looked up some of how the FBI uses some of these um, abbreviations, which when I looked at it, it made total sense. I don't know why it wasn't like coming to my mind at that time, because I'm like, oh my God, why didn't I think of this, or why didn't I know this at the time? But honestly, I think my mind was all over the place, that none of it even caught my attention. So, all right. You're under stress and we all get that. Oh, I appreciate that. Hey, William. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I've been drinking tea and honey, but honestly, it's just like a quick fix. I do appreciate your guys' support. It's been quite the change for me. So, and I think that when you lose someone, uh, it really changes your views on people and um, things that matter. And it sucks to even say that it takes losing someone to see, I don't know, see the full picture. But unfortunately, that's what it took for me. And that's sad to say. But if you hear me pause, it's probably because I'm drinking my tea. So let me share my screen real quick. Da-da. And I did figure out what I can do to pay to get a like a funny voice changer for my Stream Deck to where if we start going over transcripts, I can play multiple people just to make it less confusing and make it fun. So I'll have to pay for it, but I don't know. It'll make it more entertaining. And I didn't even say hi to everybody, so I'm so sorry. We got myself. So hey Rakin. Nice to see you. Hey Georgie, just saying. Coochie, Cree. Velty. I know it's pretty quiet. William, I said hi to you. Yep, Coochie. Like a soundboard? Yeah. Oh, geez, I just totally pulled my headphones out. Yeah. Well, I already have a Stream Deck. Like that's actually the name of it, an Elgato Stream Deck. And I already have stuff saved on it, but that is what controls my entire stream. Like when I share my monitor, I just press a button. Or when I switch from my like starting screen, I can push a button. Or if I can turn off the chat, I can switch to my outro with the button. It has little knobs on the button or on the bottom. I can mute myself. I can control the volume of the either my mic, what I hear in my mic. Like say I'm playing a YouTube video, I can adjust your guys' sound. I can adjust what I hear on my side, like all sorts of different things. And I can save profiles. So like my pink profile, the kitty one, I can save my settings for that specific profile. And so I can switch it to that one, or like maybe I have this one set up entirely different, which I do because it's got the bigger screen in the center. This one is set up different. So like, I don't know if it'll pull it up, but should start pulling up. I bet the chat will populate here in a second, the next person that types, but it should pull up on the right-hand side. So, but yeah, it's I can fully customize it. I can even control my lights that are in the house with it. So it's pretty cool. I like it. I got it at for Christmas. So my husband got this for me for Christmas, the Stream Deck. It's the Stream Deck Plus if you're looking to get it. And you don't have to use it for just streaming either. There's a ton of stuff you can do with it. But I do have some, let's see, there's, you should be able to hear this. You have to tell me. I haven't even played it on this profile yet.
Hello, how you doing?
Did you guys hear that?
Young people, all bad memories, so sad.
I don't know if you guys could hear that. I don't even know if I set up the sounds for this. Was actually on my old Hello Kitty soundboard. So you did hear that? It's pretty funny.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
And I can fully customize whatever I want. Like I can even start and stop my live. I can insert my own customize, like if I have a certain link that I want to drop into the chat, I can set the link to drop. Oh, yep, there's the chat right there. I definitely set it up, but I don't have it actually because it's going right over her and it's tiny, but you get the idea. And now it's gone. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So there you go. Has great sound to it. The soundboards, or yeah, there's a ton of stuff that you can do with it. Yeah, and you can change backgrounds and screensavers. Like I have the background that I have on it, it's constantly moving. Like it looks like, oddly enough, it kind of looks like the Earth, and has like the constellations floating in it. So, but anyways, I don't know, maybe I can figure out a video or a way to be able to show it to you guys. So it's pretty cool. But there's so much that it could do. It'd probably take I mean, I don't even know. It depends on what you want it to do, because you can connect it to everything. So, but okay, let me share my screen. There we go. Okay, this is going to start what's the timestamp right now? Sorry guys, let me write the timestamp. 17:30. Okay. All right, so this is going to be, we're starting at the newspaper clippings. Oh, why did it do that? Oh, I have this sidebar. There we go. Why is it? I had it all set up and then I was messing with stuff. Go figure. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry. Probably making you dizzy. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is from, what is the date on this? Start date. Why are they going to save this and not have a date on it? Oh, I'm assuming it's from the 17th of January, 1947. It doesn't say who it is. Oh, and with the nodule, when you talk, you feel like you're a little out of breath. That's one of the symptoms too. Something with node, you know, he mentioned that. That's interesting you said that. No, I don't mind the side note. It's interesting you said that because he mentioned that. Okay, here we go. Let's see. New torture. Jesus. New torture disclosed by autopsy. Fingerprints tentatively identified the attractive victim of a brutal sex-fiend murder found Wednesday in vacant lot near Norton Avenue and 39th Street as Elizabeth Short, 22, of Santa Barbara. A federal Bureau of Investigations informed the Times yesterday the investigation gleaned from the vast fingerprint files of the government agency was made. Scores of persons telephoned and visited the homicide detail in City Hall, claiming the girl to be a relative or friend. Hey, Jendi. Cause of death given. One youth was questioned at the city jail as a possible suspect in the sadistic slaying, while the coroner's office autopsy physicians announced. Sachi, stop it. Sorry, I got my other dog in here tonight, and now she's whining. Well, the coroner's office autopsy physicians announced that Miss Short died of hemorrhage and shock. The young woman's mouth was slit with a knife 3 inches on each side while she was still alive. Oh, God, she was still alive when they did that? The doctor said. This, plus a concussion of the brain induced by blows on the head, caused her death, they stated. Other mutilation of the body, which was found cut in half and otherwise desecrated, occurred after death, in their opinion. The FBI files disclosed the victim's identity after the Times wired classification of her fingerprints to Washington. No definite address was available. Santa Barbara, according to the Bureau, was Miss Short's last known residence. She may have lived elsewhere just prior to her slaying. Hey, sweets. Good to see you guys. My husband just came home with Chipotle, and so these dogs are freaking out. And my little dog decided she wanted to be in the office with me tonight, and now she's deciding she smells food, and she does not. Why is this? I got this. There we go. Jesus Louise. I gotta stop messing with my settings. Do you guys want to go through the articles, or do you want to go through the actual records? Yeah, he has goodies. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know if you guys can hear her. She's this high-pitched whine. Do you guys want to go through the articles, or do you want to? Whoa! What are you doing? What are you doing? She's running around in my office. Scared the shit out of me. I told my husband, no more dogs in the office when I'm streaming because they are way too distracting. Yesterday, you guys didn't, I don't know if you guys heard, but no, I think you didn't hear. She was, the bigger dog was pushing around an antler all over the floor. Hey, Napa. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in chat for a while. Hope you're cooking something good. The articles are cool? Okay. The reports, guys, are. Wait, she was arrested prior to. Yeah, she was. She was arrested for underage drinking. Well, I guess we can go over this one. I'm here, but I'm on the phone and hard to tag. Shame on you. No phone calls. Okay. Well, let's go over this one since you didn't know she was arrested previously. Why do they say girl once arrested? That's kind of, I don't like that. Let's see. Santa Barbara police revealed that Miss Short was arrested there in the latter part of September 1943 when she was seen drinking with a number of soldiers in the El Paso restaurant. A minor, she claimed one of the soldiers was her husband. Police disproved this. Further investigation at the time disclosed that the girl was living with one Bear Green in Montecito Street. Policewoman Mary Unkefer and other officers who visited the place reported that they found two soldiers there, one of them in the bedroom. Miss Green stated that she was her husband. Miss Green stated that he was her husband, but subsequently it was learned that her soldier husband was overseas. I don't remember her being married. The Santa Barbara authorities placed Miss Short on a train by order of juvenile officials to be returned to her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Cleo Short, in Medford, Massachusetts. Since then, she has not been seen in the Mission City. At the time she was photographed in the Santa Barbara police station, Miss Short had small brown hair, mole-like freckles on her left arm, and two faint small brown moles on her right cheek. This tallies in some what's that say? Degree with the results of an examination of the murder victim. You've been busy with beautiful weather. Hey, Fancy Fees, good to see you. Why is this thing keep doing this? Sachi, stop it. Go lay down, please. I might take her out of here. She's driving me crazy. Thank you. Let's see. Sex fiend. Now, have you guys heard of the blue dahlia? Some of you may have heard of it. Like, it's believed that that's why she was named the black dahlia, is because of the blue dahlia. Fancy trouble. So she's maybe a little promiscuous. But maybe so. Well, I think that people had believed that she was a working girl, but I don't believe she was. I think she went there to pursue a career in acting, if I remember correctly. But let me see. Hold on, let me go down to where we get, I'm going to go down to where it goes to, starts going to the reports. What's the date on this? Okay, this is Attention FBI Laboratory. What are you laughing at? I hear you are a little promiscuous. Yeah. Okay, this is there's this is February 15th, so exactly 1 month later. And this says actually, hold on, I'm gonna mute real quick and get this dog out of my office real quick so I don't have to keep pausing to tell her to lay down. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. I need earlier tonight. It was to pursue. Oh, you read earlier tonight. Yeah. You guys probably already read this whole page since I walked away. Okay. I hate having to pause because then I have to take I have my earbuds already connected to my all my audio stuff. So, and they're like form fitting to my ears, so it's a pain in the ass. Okay, let's see. This one is February 15th. And it says on the early morning of January 15th, 1947, the mutilated body of Elizabeth Short was found in a vacant lot in a residential section of Los Angeles. She was last seen alive, according to information thus far available to police, the night of January 9th, 1947, when she was dropped off in the lobby of the Biltmore Hotel in Los Angeles by a male friend. The body was cut into around the waist with a very sharp instrument, and the cut was very cleanly done. None of the internal organs being touched except to sever the intestines. The cut through the backbone was very cleanly done. There were other cuts on the body, including the removal of one breast. There is some speculation that the murderer had some training in dissection of bodies. Now, I read that there were organs removed, so that's interesting. I don't know why. I mean, I would trust the FBI's report before I'd trust like random articles. Excuse me. Okay. Says when found, the body was thoroughly scrubbed and there was no blood in it. Several bristles, apparently from the brush, were found in the breast wound and among the internal organs, leading to the belief that the brush was used in scrubbing the body. I am enclosing 2 bristles which were found on the body, and as a cooperative measure with the Los Angeles Police Department, I am requesting the technical laboratory to make an examination of these bristles. It would be of considerable assistance to have the bristles described as to size, quality, and type, particularly as to whether they are uh, oh my god, my husband must be printing something wirelessly, his printer just started going off. I was scared the shit out of me, unless I have a ghost. Sorry. It would be, where was I? It would be of considerable assistance to have the bristles described as to size, quality, and type, particularly as to whether they are, don't they cross that out, or fiber or some other composition. If the laboratory has any information as to the type of bristles or brushes in which these bristles are used, it would be of assistance. It is felt that the murder was committed indoors where water, drainage facilities, and perhaps medical equipment was available. The possibility has even been advanced that some medical student residing in an undertaking establishment, which is done in the area, might have committed the offense. Any possible leads that the laboratory can suggest would be appreciated. The bristles should be returned when they have served their purpose. If it is necessary to destroy them in the examination, there is no objection to such action. The Bureau is requested to teletype its report on these bristles. You're fascinated on the Zodiac case? Oh, I have that. What did you see, Val? It's like a horror movie. Yeah, it is. This page says empty, in case you guys wanted to know what this says. It's just empty, okay? This was January 16th. This was a day after she was found. Just trying to look at the side stamp to see. Okay, this is. Hold on, I'm trying to see who this is from. They write all over all this stuff. There's no subject on it. It says in connection. Oh, can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. In connection with the call from Ray Richards this morning advising that the fingerprints of an unidentified woman were being forwarded to the Bureau by the Los Angeles Examiner via International News Pictures, I wish to advise that Mr. Quinn Tam has just informed me that the prints had been identified by a search through the indent files. We have two prints. The print actually used in the identification was a criminal print submitted by the Santa Barbara Police Department showing the girl's name as Elizabeth Short, arrested September 23rd, 1943, on a charge of $700K. You know, that is, if you guys weren't here yesterday, now that I think about it, that is, oh, hold on. That's this picture. And if you weren't here yesterday or you didn't catch the replay of it, I started restoring her old pics. The picture on the left is the picture that are speaking on the report that I'm reading right now is from her mugshot is the 1943 picture. And then the picture on the right is the picture that I restored. So to give you an idea of what picture they're talking about or what arrest they're talking about. That's this one. So I was thinking about when I talk about these cases with these old pictures, a lot of them are pixelated and just, you know, old. It's kind of hard to really get a good look at them. And so I was thinking about maybe at least trying to see what I can do with them to make them a little bit more clear, like I did this one. So, but there you go. Let me. Okay. Did it go back? There we go. Oh, and I also got the Marilyn Monroe file. I got that one today. So that's another one I just got. And here we go. Let's see. We're talking about the arrest. Let me start that sentence over now that I interrupted myself. The print actually used in the identification was a criminal print submitted by the Santa Barbara Police Department showing the girl's name as Elizabeth Short. Arrested September 23rd, 1943, on a charge of 700K, juvenile court laws disposition, released to the probation department, born 7/29/24, Hyde Park, Massachusetts, residence, blah, 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 height 5'7", weight 130, complexion fair, hair black, eyes hazel green, mole on face. With the aid of this print, we identified a national defense print that was submitted by the Services of Supply from Camp Cook, California. The girl's name was given as Elizabeth Short. She was an applicant for a position of clerk at the Post Exchange. The prints were taken on January 30th, 1943. January 30th? 15 days after she passed? No. I'm sorry. She died in 1947. Date and place of birth are the same as indicated above. Height 5. As indicated above? What do you mean? Above says she's 5'7". This says she's 5'6". And it says 130. This says 121. That's like how much I weigh me on a morning weight and me at night. Like people, that's a big difference. 9 pounds. Anyways, what I'm saying is irrelevant. Ignore me. And no, that's not my weight. Carrying on. So we got hair brown, eyes green, build medium, scar on back, complexion fair. Okay, so where's the damn mole on her face? What is going on here? See, we're solving crimes here. This is what we're doing. You see this? We are helping to solve crimes. At approximate, maybe, what do you say? Maybe she had a big burger? Like a Nickelodeon Big Burger? No, they were too busy committing, never mind. I'm not even going to say it. With the, oh, my bad. At approximately 1:30 p.m., a Lorena Francis, local correspondent for the Los Angeles Times, called Quintam and was referred to Mr. Jones in my absence. Miss Francis referred to the unidentified girl and furnished her fingerprint classification and asked if we could identify her. They, of course, did not have the name. I think we owe a responsibility to the... Oh, shit, I just flung my pen at my face. I think we owe a responsibility to the Los Angeles Examiner since they apparently sent the prints at considerable cost for the police department. Oh, that was so kind of them. Inasmuch, what in the world? Inasmuch as Ray Richards said that, okay, hold on. I gotta zoom this up. I can't. Inasmuch as Ray Richards said that the Los Angeles Examiner and furnished him with details on the identification. Hood advised will inform something. Enclose, attach. Good God, that's like reads like shorthand to me. I can't read that. Yeah, I can't read whatever this is down here. Have I put you to sleep yet, guys? See how more entertaining this would be with a voice changer? I need a voice changer for Alf. That would be fun. Okay. Let's see. This is the 17th. Are you guys still here? Let me see. This is on identification again. No, not asleep. Okay. Just trying to see if there's something that's going to be different. A second, I'm going to find something that's a little bit different. Because if a lot of it's repetitive, I'm going to just kind of skip over that. Because it's another thing for an application. Picture arrived. This file has a lot of repetitive stuff in it. Here and present. Thank you. Bureau's lack of jurisdiction. This is probably one I should have actually edited into a video. I might still do it, to be honest. Information concerning murder. Got special agent in charge, R.B. Hood. What part of when you're looking at files or when you think of a case like this, what is the most intriguing to you guys? Let me ask you that. Because what might be fascinating to me might not be fascinating to you. So I'd kind of like to see what you guys are interested in. Maybe that's the better question. Because if it's something that you might find boring, but because there's 211 pages of this, and if it's something that's repetitive, I don't want to read something that's repetitive, if it's for a submission of the same thing. So I feel like that might get old to you. So you guys let me know. I'll just kind of wait for a second to page was 58. I'm pulling this full document up on my phone too. Okay, this is 84. Hold on. I'm going to turn this monitor off real quick so I don't make you guys dizzy scrolling real fast. I want to go to page 84 real quick. So I know this can. I flip between the case and the article depending. Okay. This case has a lot of the stuff from yesterday that had the all caps reports regarding suspects in it, and stuff like that. Like it's not as like when I looked at take Waco for example. Waco has a lot of. Actually, let me see if I can pull that up. Hold on one second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Whoop, wrong one. Give me one sec. Or even, oh no, I'm not going to mix them up because I was going to show you what, you guys have seen transcripts before. This one just doesn't seem to have as much, I don't know. It's a good file. It's just a lot of repetitive stuff and it's kind of, I feel like this would be a file that I would like give to you guys, Was she, hold on, I can't, it's cut off on my phone. Hold on. Was she the only one ever murdered in that manner? No, there's been, I mean, specifically in that manner, no, there's been other people that have been killed like that. I think there was one in, was it Chicago area? I think it was Chicago that was murdered like that. But I don't know. We can keep going if you'd like. It's up to you guys. But I don't know. This one, I'm having a hard time getting into this one. I don't know what it is. And they never found the murder. No, never. There's been a lot of speculation on people, but no, never found them. And there's been, I mean, from what I read, not in this file, but just online, is that when I was looking into it, there's a lot of, they interviewed tons and tons and tons of people, and they believe that the media was so messy in this case that is part of the, like it's been speculated, that's part of the reason why there was never a suspect that was ever charged with it. I guess that the media was even in the police station where the detectives are and like answering phone calls that were coming in, like tips. And so they don't really know what tips came in that the reporters were keeping for themselves and not telling law enforcement about. So, Yeah, I don't know. It makes me wonder if say that's the case, and media played a role in preventing justice in this case. I wonder how that pans out in modern times, you know? Not necessarily with, obviously, civilians aren't in police departments answering phone calls. However, with social media and YouTube, we've got people that are, reaching out to family or family reaching out to media outlets or YouTube. And what role does that play on justice, on crimes? Or, there's various things, all sorts of things. I mean, it's not even just legal stuff. It could be civil stuff, you know? It really kind of makes you think. Because we all too often we see, like, I think it's like Summerwell's case. The parents were speaking, um, and that case hasn't been. She's never been found. And then Riley Strain, I think his parents have done some interviews or spoken with media. I don't know. If you look back on all the cases of both of Riley and Summer, they're still missing. I just sometimes I wonder if, I mean, the power of social media is a beautiful thing, but at the same time, I wonder if it's does more harm than good sometimes. I don't know. I personally would have a very hard time getting involved in something that is going on currently, legally. For the simple fact of I don't want to tie myself up in something legal. If something were to go to trial, I don't want to get myself wrapped up in that because anything that you say, I mean, your phone records, your testimony, all sorts of stuff, your whole life, everything can be subpoenaed, and you could be forced to testify if it goes to something criminal. What was your conversation with about so and so? Or we see it happen all the time. People might not even know it, and if someone's a suspect in something, or they want to know what's being said, or they could put a search warrant on your stuff, and you don't even know a search warrant on your Wi-Fi or your text, your cell phone provider. You won't even know. You'd have no clue that you're being watched. I just wouldn't get myself wrapped up in it. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. So, I don't know, guys. I'm struggling with this Black Dahlia one. Would you guys hate me if I don't know why this one is, maybe it's because the file is it's not as kind of lackluster to me. I I don't know, maybe it's like, I wanna see some rappers and some gangsters, and I don't know. That's interesting to me. I watched a case where the parent was threatening the daughter's boyfriend and then erased everything. Oh yeah, you can for sure pull it. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Only way you're probably going to get rid of anything is to like drill through your hard drives. Then you might get rid of your evidence, but on that, no. Tupac? Yeah, Tupac, like, I don't know. Give me some thugs. I need some thugs. You know, a little bang, bang, gang, gang. There is an interesting case happening now you might want to cover. 6 cops. What? The goon squad. Wait, hold on. Are you talking about down in Arizona? The goon squad for 6 cops arrested for torturing 2 people. Wait, 2 people for 10 years. The goon squad. The goon squad's down in. I thought the goon squad's down in Arizona. Like I like going through these old FBI files, but like I like something that's captivating and interesting. I learned how to recover erased data and it was so easy. Yeah, I mean, it's not, you just have to know how to do it or know even where to go to erase it. No, Mississippi. Oh, there's like a teenage group called the Goon Squad. No, it's the Gilbert Goons down in Arizona. But they're young. So let's see, I should just put like a full list of options for you guys to pick. What's interesting, it was so many people in that police department doing this for so long. That's crazy. I hadn't the Goon Squad, Mississippi. Huh. All over the news right now. I feel like the news is well, you know what? There's going to be some trials coming up that I am so ready for. That I'm assuming they go to trial, I'm clearing my schedule for it. So if you guys want to, I'll check to make sure the trial dates are still on. But if you guys are interested in any trials at all, I could pull those up and we can watch them with you when they happen. Guys, let me know. Lets me know. Of course, if I do that, then I'd probably have to pull all the documents. Because I mean, I do have documents, but there's so many filings in them that I'd probably have to check to see if there's any updated ones. But there's some that I've been really looking forward to that I'd probably clear my calendar for. And let me see what else we got. We got a few travels this summer that I need to get a gimbal so I can take you guys along with me. But trying to think what else. If you guys think of anything else that you'd like to say, let me know. So it'd be fun to go do a variety of things. I need to go pick up some local honey, and my doctor's nurse actually did the research for me on where to pick up some local honey from. I was like, I don't want it just slap a label on it, and I want to like actually go to the farm and get it. And so the doctor's nurse, while I was at my appointment, she looked it up for me and found a like a, I don't want a bee farm or whatever, where she said that if I call them, that they'll give me like a suit, and they'll take me on like a tour out there, which is kind of scary. I don't want to get stung. So that would be cool. Yeah, real fresh honey. I don't think I've ever had it, but that would be cool. I might have to steal my husband's GoPro off his motorcycle helmet. That would be cool to do. I just want to think of a bunch of different things to do. So, yeah, a bee tour. She called them and asked because she wanted to know if they were even open because, of the season. And she said that they told me that if I give them a call, that they'll provide one of those bee suit things and I can go out there and they would give me a tour. So I'm a little scared about it, but she said, just don't tell them you're allergic to bees. And I'm like, okay, this could be very interesting. It could go really south really fast. But I don't react to them like I did when I was a kid, though. I think I don't know. I'm trying to talk myself out of this, obviously. So that would be interesting. I think so too. You know what I think I might do? Georgie, are you going to go live tonight? So what I might do is like I drank some like this tea. I'm wide awake now. I think what I might do is, do you have an EpiPen? Well, yeah, but I probably need to get a new prescription because I haven't used it in forever. Or not used it. I've never used it. I don't know when those things expire. Maybe? Okay. Because I'll probably close this one out. Honestly, I probably should just, if I am going to do this specific case, I need to do an edited video on it to weed out the redacted stuff and then link this whole case below. And then we can move on to something that is, I don't know, like, I'll look at the files and see which one seems interesting. And I'll go and sign up for that voice thing, make it more fun and entertaining. How about that? So let's see, I'll end this and then we'll go from there. I'm sure this was widely fascinating. I apologize, guys. I was like, I don't know. I'm just having a hard time with this one. This one, I'm just struggling. So, but I appreciate everyone for being here. I thank you for your time and your support. Means a great deal to me. And I will either see you shortly on my channel. If you guys are not live, or if I'm not live later, I'm sure Georgie will be live. And if Georgie doesn't drop her link, Georgie is on my homepage down as a featured channel. So I will be back for sure on Friday. I might even come live tomorrow as well if I don't. So I will see you guys very soon. I apologize that I just couldn't get through this one. I need to make an edited video on it, but I'll talk to you soon. And you guys have a good night. Take care.